Hello again everybody, this is Amorgin, and I know I've been neglecting you guys on mobile Royale, so I've thrown together this bit of a video guys. I've got a few clips from going back over the last couple of weeks. Forsaken Knights have forsaken me, but we're going to catch up with the old gang now very shortly. We're going to say hello. Apologies for taking so long to get this out guys, I've been busy with other things, so sit back and enjoy this little bit of footage, and hopefully we'll follow this up with another video on the events going on with our alliance and on our kingdom. So lads, a lonely noob indeed. I've been sitting here around this lake. It was supposed to be our retirement home. Pep had picked a lovely spot by the river and the lake, and we were sitting in our log cabin on a swing chair, holding hands on the dusk evenings and listening to the birds singing, and it was all beautiful all together. And she told me she'd never leave me, but you guys who have followed the saga with Pep and Amorgin have seen that she hasn't been afraid of running off and leaving poor old Amorgin sitting on his own. And it's true again guys, she's told me she's off and migrating to Kingdom 16, and poor Amorgin has no migration garnet, so he has to save up. He's a bit lost here, and Pep has gone off with TW, and she got bored sitting here. There was no speed ups and no helps coming in, and just like that, bang, she was gone. And it's fair to say poor Amorgin had to do a little bit of thinking on all of this. So you can see guys that Amorgin hasn't been too idle. He's upped his might by about 1 million there, and he's done a bit of searching around, and he's found Pep camped here at the bottom of the TW hive. Some of the usual suspects there, a bit of a rogues gallery certainly. And we might pop in and say hello to a few of these guys before long. We'll knock on a few doors perhaps and say hi, because Amorgin has his migration garnet now, and we're gonna see.
Nothing ever burns down by itself. Every fire needs a little bit of help.
So, here he is. Say hello to Pep first. You can have this hero Pep as a gesture to let you know that you've taken everything already. You may as have what's left. You may as well have what's left, sorry. It's yours. Take him, execute him, do what you like. I've arrived now in Kingdom 16. We're going to make our presence felt. And for leaving me behind, all you former Forsaken Knights guys, for Forsaken Amorgin, we're gonna knock on a few doors and let you know that he's back. So back indeed guys, burn baby burn, give the anarchist a cigarette. Every fire needs a little bit of help, and we can see from that not quite flames coming out of Pep's castle, but a little bit of smoke at least. She's there probably gloating about having my hero down in her dungeon. She can have him down in the dungeon. Poor Amorgin's been that lonely that he's happy to spend time in Pep's dungeon for a while, because she deserted him and left him by the dream cottage in the lake by himself. But we're going to say hello to some of the other guys. It's these Spaceballs there. We can see Tenshi's there. We knocked in on Tenshi as well. A little bit of smoke coming there. Little more from what you'd get from a box of matches, but we lit a little bit of a fire under Tenshi there. A couple of other targets here we might say hello to. This guild seems pretty good at its shield management, so credit to TW for that. I see Corantus there as well. The bubble's still up. As us Irishmen do, I'd be calling round to Corantus' door with a lump hammer in one hand and a claw hammer in the other hand. I'd be knocking his door with those, but his bubble's up, so we'll not just yet. But no fear of popping in to see space there, guys. Letting them know we're about there, announcing the return of the noob, the return of the lonely noob, and this is what happens when you leave a very threatened and lonely, noobish kind of character like Amorgin behind, and he finds his way back. So pulling in all of the armies there, space, a wise move given the strength of what I'm throwing at you, not. Nice to see the guys playing ball, pretty sure that they're not going to take this personally. I don't know about the rest of the TW guys, we'll have to see. We'll knock on a few of their doors perhaps as well shortly. But right now, I've been working away here with all of these other heroes, seeing as Pep's reluctant to release my guy just yet. Like I say, I haven't been quite completely idle. I'm about a third of the way to getting that hero to gold. And I say that again, guys, level 13, 14 noob and almost got a gold hero. So don't tell anybody, we'll keep it our secret. And we'll continue to let these TW guys know that Amorgin has arrived, catching up with Pep. There's nowhere she can go, and we'll send around just enough troops to get through the gates. And a wee visit from some of the guys there. Captured somebody's hero and set somebody alight. So we got some flames going on, it's getting nice and toasty around here now. Lovely and warm. Get some marshmallows out for that fire. Tier 2 troops not doing great against some of these guys. Are all presumably with tier 3, but it's enough to break down the front door and piss in the corner and let the guys know that we're here. Very nice of space to reciprocate there. Take a wee nosy at who else is about. Quite a bit of activity here. A lot of troops travelling around there at the moment. And Lex's Ends, or whatever name that's got, has joined in. So we'd say hello to her. Very welcome to the party, got. A bit of a Forsaken Knights reunion burning going on at the moment, but we're gonna involve one or two of these other guys. Try to waken up this hive. Don't think this was a Forsaken Knight originally. I could be wrong. We'll get a few going across the pond just to make sure that the guys know that Nobody's safe from the wrath of the lonely noob. The heartbroken lonely noob that gets left behind. Come back and climb out of the cupboard. This particular skeleton might climb out of the cupboard and rattle its old bones and shake the thing up a little bit. I find myself wishing that Carantus was on there because have a bit of fun with that guy. So we'll hopefully get Carantus to make good on his promise to come in and talk about how this merge between Forsaken Knights and TW has gone. We'll do that sooner rather than later, hopefully. But in the meantime, we'll keep harassing the former Forsaken Knights, letting them know that this is what happens when they leave one of their own behind in Kingdom 17. And we're coming close to the end here now, guys. I'm going to pay Pep one more visit after I get space and that out of the way. I see Got has dropped tags there now as well, and there's scouting going back and forward between her and Space. Maybe there's something going on between her and Space. My advice to you, Space, stick to one woman, lad. My advice to Got, be careful of that Space boy. We'll drop in the Space before we finish up. So we get around the troops finally ready to go, guys, and hit Pep for a final time. No chance of releasing the hero, but sure, we'll hit her anyway, let her know we're here. She already knows. And until the next video, guys, look after yourselves and look after each other. Sorry about the delay, but I'm back again, and I'll catch all of you guys again shortly. Cheers.